Good evening, YouTube, or morning, whatever time it is, where you're at, and when you're listening to this. Today, we're going to be talking about how you can stay on top of your goals even during a global pandemic. Okay, so let's talk about it. This was the year of the pandemic, all right? Something most of us have never seen in our lifetime. So what do you do? How do you stay on top of your fitness goals? How do you not gain that weight that you've worked so hard to keep off? And how do you stay motivated? Well, I'm right here in Unity Fitness Studios, which we actually created in the time of the pandemic because we knew people still would need a way to stay on top of their fitness goals, stay motivated, and have that accountability. So how can you take advantage of what you already have today and get you either back on track or where you need to be? Okay, so I'm gonna give you a couple tips, a couple things, I'm gonna tell you a couple things, and maybe you can use those, maybe you can't, I don't know. But number one thing I would say is just make up your mind. Look, it's a pandemic. It's not the end of the world, and life must go on. Just get your head wrapped around life will go on. You will be okay. Everything will be okay, regardless of what your current situation or what the world is looking like. So after you have wrapped your head around all of that, now it's time to get to work. First thing you need to do is set a game plan, strategically plan out when you're gonna get your workouts in. Is it gonna be 3 days a week? Is it gonna be 5 days a week? Schedule the time you're going to need to get your workouts in. Because if you don't schedule it, the chances of it happening are slim to none. Pandemic or not, that's just the way things work. I love to get a workout in early in the morning. It just feels good. You get your adrenaline going, endorphins firing. You just seem, or at least I seem, to have a better day. But it really doesn't matter. If night works better for you, then do it at night. If maybe on your lunch break, that's when you do it. It really doesn't matter, but just get it scheduled in. Second thing, a lot of people were used to going to a gym or going to classes. Well, in a lot of areas, that's just not happening right now. It's just not possible, but there's so many good alternatives that you can look into, and a lot of these things cost you $0. The first one I would say is turn to YouTube. There's so many great YouTube videos on exercising, whatever it is that you like to do, whether it's yoga, whether it's Zumba. There's so many different great YouTubes that you can go. So just literally go to YouTube, type in whatever it is that you like to do, and then find somebody that you can relate to. And again, in your scheduled time, take advantage of it, watch the classes, do your workout. The third thing that I would recommend for you is get your family involved in whatever it is that you're doing. The more people you get involved on your journey, the easier it is to just stay on track. You know, that accountability means so much. So if you can get your family enrolled in the process and understanding like, hey, this is what we're doing, this is our new normal, if that's what you want to call it, it doesn't matter, but get the whole family involved. Does this look weird? And then the last tip I would give you today is find something that's interactive, all right? And when I say interactive, if you just are watching something on YouTube, if there's no interaction, whether it's hiring an online trainer or an online coach, someone that you can interact with, bounce ideas, ask questions to, your chances of success is dramatically higher, because if you're just relying on yourself and you don't have that accountability when you're having a bad day, when you're stressed, when you don't want to do what you know you need to do, it's easy to just say, I'll do that tomorrow, or I'll pick up again next week. But if you have that accountability, chances of you staying on track is going to exponentially get higher. So I don't know what you're doing during the pandemic. Hopefully you're on track. I know you are, because you just look like someone who would be, even though I can't see you. do what you gotta do. Let's go. Finish it. Let's do what we gotta do. Peace. Nailed it. Turn the camera on. Turn it off, not on. Turn it off. I'm gonna do. I'm gonna turn the camera off right now. This video's done. It's over. It's a wrap. I don't even know why you're still watching this. Because I told you it was done and you're still watching it. Now how that look when you tell the old you what you was gonna do and you still watching? Ridiculous. You're silly, man. You're just silly.